Here we go, Thunderbirds Nation. Don Armiel coming to you live from the Harbor Center, where your Thunderbirds are going to ready to face off in their second matchup on the day. We'll be recording this one simultaneously to make sure that if we do have connectivity problems, we'll be able to go back and fully upload the game. Thunderbirds will be facing off against Florida Alliance. We saw them a couple of times last year and had some pretty good battles. We'll be looking to rebound from gameplay earlier and come out on top with a W in this one. Take care of the defensive side. This will be all right. 2:14 here left in the warm-ups. Once again, we play 3 16-minute periods with an ice make between the second and the third. Starting lineups will be coming up here in a moment. I would assume by rotational play that we will have E-Train, Ethan Mark, in net. Well, we got one under our belt. Looking to learn a lot from that first game this morning. I think so. "30 seconds are left in the warm-ups. Can you check me? Can you check me? I don't know how to do it. Go into that email that got sent last night. Just click on the link. That'll do it for your warm-ups. Oh, but you're in Facebook. Go on YouTube.
Oh, that's right.
There's your breakdown. All right. All right. Thank you. There we go. There's Mr. Mike Barron getting it done in front of the camera. Looks like your starting lineup is going to be Mark and Blake on the backside, Trevor, Irvin, and Dylan on up front. Touchdown. Puck sent to the half boards. Florida gets a line, turns 5 to Indy. Goes back behind the net. Mark's there. Mark picks it up, tried to bump it up. Florida with a stick sends it high and over. Tried to send that cross pass. Turn fire on the backside. Top corner. 17 seconds into the game. Your Thunderbirds are staring at a deficit of a 1-goal game already. We got to shake that off and restart and reset. Landon, Parker, Miller, Daschel, and Connor come onto the ice. Touchdown. Connor has it. Got stick check. Landon picks it up. Landon has Daschel. Daschel finds Parker. Parker bumps it across, looking for Landon. Landon circles back, trying to take space. Landon tried to split two, got turned over the puck. Florida going back in. Turn fire, shot saved and frozen. We can't turn over those pucks. We got to move it, guys. Wholesale changes. I can't see who's on the ice. Looks like we have Sam, Garrett, and Helen. And it looks like we have Jack and Connor Hill. Florida wins it, dumps it back down in the corner. Jack behind the net, tried to bump it up the boards. Florida steps to short. Kellen and Sam there. Kellen picks it up out of the corner, got cross-check. Connor's got it back behind the net. Looking to bump it up. Garrett has it, bump pass to Sam Maida. Sam has the line, game stumps it in deep, and goes on the chase. Garrett picks it up out of the corner. Garrett punches it through the other side. Puck gets reverse side. Connor Haley turns, dumps it back down in deep behind the net. Garrett's there, pokes it through. Florida pokes it to the other side. They're going to try and pick it up and get out of the zone. They got out of the zone, but Jack's got it. Turns, fires it to Sam. Sam turns and fires it in deep as we're looking for wholesale changes. Linda's now on. Jackson and Blake on the backside. Florida has zone exit. Good job by Linden. Puck gets sent through. Keaton has it. Linden picks it up off his skate. Linden gives it to Keaton. Keaton drives wide. Backhand shot saved and frozen. That'll be an offensive zone faceoff. Same 5 guys will step in and do it all over again. Liam, Keaton, and Linden. Blake and Jackson. Puck's down. Puck set behind the net. Florida trying to rim it up. Jackson pokes it back down. Florida punches it out of the zone. Blake in pursuit. Blake's holding the boards. Allows Liam to come through. Florida sits across ice in deep. No icing. Blake's got it. Blake tried to chip it through. Got angled off. Florida bodies the guy. Blake's trying to get it. Blake gets punched from behind. Florida's there is liberties being taken all over the ice, and the refs are just watching right now. Florida turns fires, gets blocked by Blake. Florida turns fires again, good save by E-Train. Blake has it, turns fires it up and out. That'll be an icing. That'll be a reset. And wholesale changes on the ice. We have Daschel and Connor come on the backside. We've got Dylan, Trevor, and Irvin on up front. 13:09. Trevor steps in for the faceoff. Puck's in skates. Puck gets poked through. Connor's going to get a penalty. Trevor was getting hooked, and Connor comes through and cross-check the guy. So we're going to be going short-handed here. 2 minutes to go up on the clock. So we got Mark and Gassel with Lyndon and Kellen to start the kill. Lyndon steps in for the face-off. Florida wins it. They're walking the line. Send it over. Turn fire gets blocked by Mark. Florida picks it back up. Sends it down out of the corner. Florida with the over. They got a seam. Have to turn out of it. Looking for time and space. And off. Cross pass. Backside wide open. That's a power play goal and a 2-0 lead for Florida. Three minutes and 19 seconds into this game, and we've got to get going. Landon Miller Parker on the ice with Jackson and Jack. Puck in skates. Jackson backhands it up and in. Miller in pursuit. Miller wins the race, gets it out front. Parker shot on net. Turns out of it. Parker bumps it over to Miller. Miller's looking out of the corner. Miller leaves it back for Parker. Parker up to Jackson. Jackson tried to shoot it, had it blocked. Parker picks it back up and lost it. Puck's out of the zone. Jackson's got it. Jackson gets the line, says he gets it in deep. Parker's in pursuit. Parker's going to go dig that out of the corner. Puck's in the air. Parker's still battling. Parker gets bucked off. Florida's looking for a physical game here. Landon out of the corner. Miller's there. Lyndon has it. Sends it up the middle. Jack has it turned fire. Shot wide of the net. Florida trying to clear the zone. Jack shorts it. Parker has it. Now Florida chips it out. Jackson was maybe looking for a change. Jackson back on retrieval. Up the half boards. Out of the zone. Florida over. Sam Maida's now on the ice. Parker's going to come off. Garrett comes on. Florida has zone entry. It's around. Got shot on net. Saved and frozen by Eastern. And that'll be a defensive zone face-off. Gassel comes on with Connor Hilly, and we have Kellen, Sam, and Garrett on up front. 11-19 here in the first period. Kellen steps in for the face-off. Florida gets it, turn fires it, gets deflected wide. Garrett pokes it out. Florida's going back on retrieval. Sam is in hot pursuit. Florida takes it back to the net, but Sam's still all over him. Florida comes up the net. Gassel stepped to try and short, couldn't hold it. Florida, that's offside. They waved that. That was clearly offside right in front of the ref. We have delayed offside. Florida gets it back behind their net. Florida up the middle. Gassel angles his guy off. Nice hit. Connor right up the middle to Garrett. Florida gets it though. Good stick check. Right back to Florida. Florida on the backside. Good angle by Mark. Mark sends it up and high, and that will be out. We have Keaton and Lyndon on the ice. Florida sends it up. Connor Spinks and Mark on the ice on the backside. We have Liam, Keaton, and Lyndon. Puck gets sent in. Puck back behind the net. Liam's working up there. Lyndon comes over to help, tried to cycle it back down the net. Misses. Mark stepping to try and short it. Florida chips it up. Good angle by Liam. Stood his guy up, but Florida gets it right back. Good job not to give up on the play. Puck gets sent up and out. Florida having a regroup. They're going to call that an icing. That'll be a defensive zone face-off. Jackson, Jack, Dylan, Trevor, and Irvin. Pucks down. Florida comes out with it. Florida leaves it. Tips it around one, looking to drive to the net. Good job by Jack to lift the stick. Puck's up and out of the zone. Florida's back on retrieval. Turn it over, and delayed offside. Florida gets it right back, comes up, gets around. They've got zone entry. Good job. They're standing them up. Dylan gets stick checked. Big hits all over the ice. Florida's trying for penalties, but that is clean hit all the way. Turnabout's fair play. Trevor from back behind the net. He's looking to turn out of it. Turns into traffic. Maintains possession. Interference on Florida, so your Thunderbirds are going to be going on a power play. They're putting Dylan in the box too. God dang it. That went from a power play to a even strength now. That's so soft. So we have Dassel, Connor, Miller, Parker, Landon. Florida comes out with it. That kind of net, but Landon gets it. Landon's working. 2-on-1. Parker comes in to try and support. Florida comes out with it. This game's going to get chippy in a heartbeat. Connor picks it up. Has Parker. Parker turned backhands it in. Miller's on his horse. Florida is playing super physical. We got to keep our heads and play the game the right way. Florida gets behind us. Turnover, lost their heads. Coach might be thinking about a timeout because that was a tough sequence there. Mark and Connor Healy on the backside. We have Kellen, Garrett, and Sam on up front. Puck's down. Florida wins it backhand off the boards. Sam gets crushed. Kellen has it. Tried to slide it through. Florida with the stick in the lane retrieves it with an over. They send it up to the outside. Good angle by Barr. Connor's back on retrieval. Kellen back to support. Turns it over up the boards. Florida has it. Very physical game here. Florida picks it up, reverses the side of the ice. Florida working back behind the net. Kellen with a good angle. Mark has it, sends it up the boards, misses. Florida holds its own, fires it back down in deep. Connor Hiller's working to get there. It's up and now out. Leaves it for Garrett. Garrett fires it. Saved. Puck saved out front. It's loose. Finds the back of the net. Not giving up. So there's a goal by your Thunderbirds. One goal at a time. Let's keep plowing it back. Garrett finds the back of the net. That's Thunderbirds' second goal on the season. Hard work. Play your game. Focus on making the right plays. Turn the tide. We're going to be all right. Here we go. Coming on the ice. It looks like we're going to have Keaton, Liam, Lyndon, Jackson, and Jack. Puck's back. Florida picks it up back in their zone. They have the overpass. Come up. Good job holding the zone. Lyndon, couldn't quite keep it in. Holds it. Liam was tripped. Yep, going to be a power play for your Thunderbirds. As Liam got hooked. 2 minutes to go up on the clock there for your Thunderbirds. 6:45 here in the first period. Daschel and Connor on the backside. We have Landon, Miller, and Parker on up front. Puck is cleared out of the zone. Daschel has it, gets it to Miller. Miller was looking for Parker right up the middle, on net, saved and frozen. Puck's down. Miller comes out with it. Leaves it for Landon. Landon up to Connor. Connor turns, fires it, gets deflected and blocked. Miller over to Landon. Landon turns, fires it, shot, saved and frozen. That'll be an offensive zone face-off. Miller will step in and take the draw. Puck's one forward. Florida takes it back to the net. Looks to clear it. Gets by Daschel. Up and out. Connor back on retrieval. Connor has it back to the net. Connor up to Miller. Miller busts it through. Got stick check. Parker got it. Parker has Daschel. Daschel looking for Miller. Miller working back behind the net. Battling. Puck gets sent. Nets off. Late whistle. Offensive zone face-off. Looks like we're going to have wholesale changes. Irvin, Trevor, Dylan, Connor, Hilly, and Mark are on the ice. 1:04 left in the power play. Trevor steps in for the face-off. Walks in, skates. Dylan skates. Florida comes out with it, clears it up and out. Connor back. Ford battle trying to dig it out. We got to dig it out. Connor Hilly digs it out. Turns it over. Florida sends it back down deep in the zone. Irvin's shoulder checking. Tried to poke it around wrong. Trevor offside. That'll be a neutral zone face-off right here in front of us. Puck one forward. Florida picks it up. They have the over. Dylan comes through. Dylan picks it up. Dylan splits, gets rubbed off, stays on it. Florida picks it up, trying to battle. Puck comes out. Connor has the over to Mark. Mark has the line, trying to get it through. Dylan gets angled. Florida trying to send it up and out. Again, they get behind us almost again. Puck sent in deep. That's going to be an icing. We got to make sure and keep everything in front of us. 4:38 here left in the first period. Wholesale changes. Jack and Jackson come on the backside. We've got Sam, Kellen, and Garrett on up front. Kellen's going to step in to take the face off. Puts one down. Come through, goes up to Jackson. Jackson off the boards. Garrett sends it in deep and then pursues it. Florida trying to reverse it up. Jackson steps in, tries to send it in. Kellen back, hold it, sends it on net. Puck's loose out front. Florida picks it up. They clear it up and out. Jackson gloves it. Jackson turns, chips it in the opposite corner. Sam's in pursuit. Applies some pressure. Florida reverses the side of the ice, sends it up. Jackson initially holds it, but then it gets sent out. Jack sends it in deep. And Sam is in pursuit again on the forecheck. Forces Florida to reverse the side of the ice. They missed the pass. Gets by Jack.
By the way,
Kellen chips it up and out and down. No icing. We're looking for changes. We need to hurry. Connor and Daschel on now with Keaton, Landon. Dazzle sticking steps. Puck gets sent in deep by Liam. Florida has it. Tried to come up the middle. We got to stop focusing on hits and make the right plays, guys. Florida has zone entry. Gets shot deflected wide. Florida playing out of the corner. Sends other side of the ice. Keaton's there. Dassel helping. Dassel gets it over to Connor. Takes a big hit. Connor up the. Oh my gosh. Matching. This is a very, again, physical game. We got to stay in touch with our emotions here. Because 3:04 left in the first period. Dassel and Connor Spinks remain on the backside. We have Landon, Parker, and Miller come out up front. Landon in for the face-off. Puck's down. Puck's in deep. Connor sends it up the opposite board. Florida steps to hold it. Puck's not out. Florida's able to keep it in the zone. Send it in deep. Tried to send it across. Blocked by Dassel. Dassel, Parker has it. Parker up to Miller. Miller flips it in, trying to get around one. He's got Dassel trying to get up there. Miller loses an edge. Although Florida had a 1-on-0 to the net, we need to settle this game down and play the game the right way. Florida out of the corner, sends it to net front, goes all the way through. Guys tied up. Good stick and step by Dash. Parker sends it up and through. That's a bad call. Bad call. Call an icing. That'll be a defensive zone face-off. 2:02 here left in the first period. Wholesale changes. Mark and Connor Healy on the ice with Trevor, Irvin, and Dylan. Puck's in skates. They're trying to dig it out. Dylan comes with it. Irvin tries to bump it back. Dylan has the line. Tried to send it in, but it got blocked. Irvin gets it right back in the zone. Turns out of it. Turns, fires. His puck is loose. Oh, Trevor missed the net. Had a wide open net. Just bounced the puck. Puck into the corner. Trevor and Irvin there. Irvin picks it up. Corner has a seam. Loses it. Florida trying to take it back behind the net. Send it up the boards. Connor Healy tried to bump. Now we have a 2-on-1 developing here by Florida. Missed the through pass. Florida picks it back up. Trying to go out of the corner, but we've got defense there. Connor Healy picks it back up. Has it back to the net. Bumps it up. Trevor bumped it through. Dylan's got it with speed. Just missed the guy trying to take his head off. 1:04 here left in the first period. Florida has the one out. Florida has an ND. Good angle by Mark. Florida holds it. Puck gets sent in. Ref impeded play. Allowed Florida to come through, pick it up. Florida reverses the backside net. 30 seconds left. Florida right up the middle. Jack defending. Florida has it. Oh, good stick. This is an ugly first period here. This is not style play we want to have here. Defensive zone face-off, 21.1 left. Dassel and Connor on the ice with Kellen, Sam, and Garrett. Looks like. Puck's one. Dassel shifts it up. Pins his guy. Florida out of the seam.
Yeah!
I don't know how they had a wide open wraparound miss. Florida playing out of the corner. 5 seconds left here. Yeah, Thunderbirds are going to be going on a power play when we come back. My hands to the head. Be a minute and a half intermission. We'll switch sides. But again, we got to keep our heads because they know that they're getting in our heads by trying to out-physical us. Move the puck, play the game the right way, and they will not be able to put a hand on us. I know. Millimeters for being a 3-2 game. Trev just missed, couldn't get enough wood on that bouncing puck. Nonetheless, we'll come back. We'll have 2 minutes on the power play. And there's your breakdown. Looks like coming to the ice to start this power play, you're going to have Dashel and Connor with Parker, Miller, and Landon. Puck's down. Parker comes through with it, bumps it up to Miller. Miller slides, puck protected. Miller gets ridden into the boards. Dow picks it up out of the corner, got stick checked to the opposite side. Dashel steps in short it. Try to hold it, gets it through one, has Parker. Parker had Miller on the 1-2, just missed. Connor has it high. I don't know what, the net must be off. Net's off. Same 5 guys here. Landon picks it up. Dashel has it. Dashel turns out of it. Gets it deep. Miller chipped it in deep. Florida picks it up. Dow blocks it. Dow gets through one. Gets it to Parker. Parker took fire late that shot. Puck's loose out front. Hook up the side. Landon picks it up. Landon couldn't hold his own. Sends it over to Connor. Connor back over to Landon. Landon's looking for space. Leaves it for Connor. Connor has Parker. Parker lost it off his stick. Florida has his own exit. Connor stands him up. Puck back behind the net. Dashel has it. Dashel has time and space. Has Parker. No way. That's why they test grip strength. Calling an interference because Dash popped the kid's stick and he couldn't hold on to it. Went in the air. So now we're 4-on-4 here for 45 seconds, and Florida will get a power play for 1:15. Mark and Connor Hilly on the backside, up front. Trevor and Dylan. Puck comes out of the zone. In. Offside. Trevor in. Florida wins it back. Florida has the over. They're looking for the up. Miss it. That's an icing. Oh, they got one right. That'll be an offensive zone face-off. 30 seconds here left in this 4-on-4. Same 4 guys. Florida comes out with it. They're looking to get speed. They have the line. Send it through the middle. Good step by Mark. Mark had Trevor. Trevor's got zone entry. He's got Mark down hard. Turn fire. Couldn't get enough on it. Connor Healy picks it up at the fire. Turn fire shot saved and gloved. Late whistle. Frozen. That'll be an offensive zone face-off. 8 seconds left here in the 4-on-4. Jackson and Jack. On the backside, up front, we have Garrett and Kellen. Clark's down. Clark in skates. Florida comes out with it, sends it across. We are now in the kill. Clark sent up and out and down. You can do that now. We're short-handed. 1 minute left in the power play. Garrett on the forecheck. It's Florida coming off the outside. They've got the line to gain. Now they have zone entry. Get around one. Send it wide. They go high. Have over. Looking to the backside. Good job by E-Train to slide over. That backside was wide open. 44 seconds here left in the penalty kill. Miller, Parker, Connor, and Mark. Oh my gosh, Blake's out. Do we know what's wrong? I was looking for Blake. Looks like he's standing off to the side, maybe with some ice or something on his arm. 30 seconds left. Miller has it. Miller sends it in deep. Loses an edge. Florida coming up the middle. Gets it, sneaks it by Connor. Connor's back in retrieval. 15 seconds. Connor turns, wires it. The opposite side, not out. Good job by Parker. Honey Badger there. Florida has it through, looking for the backside. Turn fires, misses, and then we're even strength now. Florida to give and go, good stick. Puck comes up and out. Liam in pursuit. Florida back has his own entry, but they're going to call offside. That'll be a face-off right here in front of us. Yeah, Blake definitely has an ice pack on his wrist. Let's hope he is okay. Jackson, Jack on the backside. Lyndon, Liam, and Keaton. Puck comes back. Jack chips it up and out of the zone. Florida gathers, has the line, turns, dumps it in, gets blocked. Jackson back on the retrieval. Reverses up. Looking for the up. Gets out. My, are you kidding me? Keaton's going to the box for a trip. Be going back on the penalty kill again. 2 minutes go up on the clock. Kellen and Trevor come on up front. We have Jack and Jackson on the backside. Stay home. We know they're going to be working and looking for that back door pass. Trevor steps in for the face-off. Jack comes through. Battling out of the corner. Florida sends it cross ice. They have it high, send it back down to the slot. They have the up cross pass, turn fire. Good save by E-Train. Save frozen, puck's loose out front. Puck squeaks out. Jackson had it for a moment. Puck gets sent up the half boards. Florida from the point sends it to the slot. Good job by Jackson. But puck is in skates. Florida comes out with it. Good body. Jackson comes back with it. It has the back of the net. Sends it up. Kellen's got it. Sends it up. Gets it out. Trevor pursuing. Forcing pressure.
Nice.
Florida with the cross pass. Has the line to gain. Turns and slides it in. Puck sent in deep. Florida is just cheering for headlines. Be lucky if I don't have some words before this game's over. Kellen has it. Kellen gets dropped. Makes the right play. Gets the puck in deep. Daschle and Connor on the backside. Florida sent it in. Connor stepped, made the right play. Just couldn't get enough stick on it. Daschle back on the retrieval. Florida has a high, turns try to make the cross pass. I'm going to be at about a loss for words. Losing possession, they're driving everything to that back side of the net. We've got to stay out of the box. Miller, Landon, Parker, Connor, and Jackson. Mark has it. Mark gets the line, gets it in deep. Parker in pursuit. Puck sent up the half boards. Landon doing battle there. Puck comes out of his own. Florida's got the line to gain. He's defended by Mark. Florida sends it high. Florida shoots, turns, fires, misses. Comes all the way up. They send it back down deep into the corner. Puck comes through. Landon has it. Turns out a 1. Waiting for time. Landon over to Mark. Mark cross pass to Miller. Miller just lost it off his stick. Florida chips it up. Connor Hilly step trying to keep it out of his zone. Florida has it. Misses a through pass. Parker hits Landon, or Miller. Miller gets it in wide. Looking for that front. Had Landon. Landon couldn't hold on to it. Florida coming back up the other side of the arch. Parker doing a good job getting back. Gets it to Mark. Mark from back behind the net. Turns out of it. Mark finds Dylan. Dylan was looking for Landon. Missed it off his skate. Dylan chips it through. Stays on his feet. Has the zone. Sips it on. Leaves it. Puck went on net. Goalie saved and froze it. 9:16 here. Left in the second period. We're going to have finish some changes. So we have Jackson and Jack on the backside. Up front, we have Trevor, Dylan, and Irvin. Trevor in for the face-off. Irv comes through with it, tried to slide it through. Dylan's going to get it out of the corner. Dylan has the seam, slides it over to Jack. Jackson fires, gets blocked. Florida clears it. Dylan picks it right back up, looking to get around one, gets bumped. Puck protection. Oh! Got doubled. Florida with a 2-on-1, sends it right through. Good job by Jackson to get back and prevent it. And that's what you do. You stick with the play all the way through. Jack and Jackson back behind. Jack comes out with it, sends it up the half. Florida's there trying to hold it. They do. Florida gets it right back, and they've got numbers going to the net, but good job by Jackson. Puck off the half boards. Lots of banging around going on. Again, not focused on the right things. Comes out. Jack has it. He's able to get it out of his own. Thunderbirds are going to be going on a power play, so there's business behind the scenes. 2 minutes to go up on the clock here. Daschle and Connor come on the backside. Up front, we're going to have Landon, Parker, Miller. .8:14 here left in the second period. Puck's down. Landon has it up to Connor. Connor turns, fires it right back down to Landon. Connor over to Dashel. Dashel chips it up to Miller. Miller tried to find Landon. Forward with a stick. Landon has Dashel on the opposite side.
Do that. Do that. Send it.
Florida clears it. We got to get in with speed here. Landon from back behind the net loses it. Oh my gosh, chips it back to Connor. Connor over to Landon. Landon turns it over. Florida gets it back. She sends it into the opposite corner. We got to go, boys. Connor chips it up. He's in the zone. Landon has the line. Turns out of it. Turns it over right up the middle. And then good job by Parker. Hell of a defensive play. Gets lost. Landon, oh my God. This is all on the refs at this point. Which looks like they're debating if they're going to call matching or what they're going to call. We were on the power play. If they call matching, we should still be on the power play. Matching. Matching. We need one more. 2 more. Here we go. Mark and Connor Hilly come on the backside. Trevor, Dylan, Irvin. Push it one forward. Florida there. Turns, rips it, sends it all the way down. Mark comes out, turns it up right up the middle. Good job by Irvin. Dylan gets around one, has Irvin going up the middle. Irvin has one entry turn, fires, shot, puck save. Florida from back behind the net. Sends it up and out. Knocked down. 5 seconds left. Mark has Connor Hilly. Connor Hilly looking to go up the middle. It's on net. Save frozen. That'll be an offensive zone face-off. Jackson Jack. Come on the backside. We have Liam, Linden, and Keaton on up front. Florida comes out with it off the face-off. They've got zone exit. Get the line turned and fired in deep. Jackson back on retrieval. Jackson up the middle, tried to chip it up and by. Keaton in pursuit. Keaton tried to send it net front, gets it back, tried to send it through. Jackson has it, turn, fire shots, misses the net. Come back, Linden battling down here. Liam picks it up, tries to get through. Liam sticks with it. Liam and Keaton battling down here in the corner. Florida chips it back around the backside. Linden there with Leo. Florida comes out with it up.
Skateboard!
Florida to the outside, leads it. Turn fired, shot saved and frozen. That'll be a defensive zone faceoff. 5-13, wholesale changes. Gassel and Mark come on the backside. We have Sam, Kellen, and Garrett on up front. Puck's down. Florida has it. Turn, fires it. Ethan punches it. Puck's in the corner. Gassel and Kellen working there. Forward from back behind the net. Kellen angles his guy off. Gassel with a good stick. Gets it out to Mark. Mark has zone. Gets it across. Florida's there holding the zone. Puck back. Sam has it. Sam has it. Gassel sends it across. That should be an icing, and it will be. That'll be an offensive zone faceoff. 4:31 here left in the second period. Same 5 guys will step in to take this faceoff. Unfair faceoff. Florida wins it. Send it back behind the net. Send it back the opposite side. Florida gains the line, sends it in. Ethan saves it, bumps it out to the corner. Dashel has it. Back turn to the puck. That'll be an icing and a defensive zone faceoff. Puck's in skates. Kellen on the walls. Florida has it. Turned shot fired. Saved out to the corner. Kellen comes back behind the net. Looking for space. Again, they're headhunting. Slips all the way through to Garrett. Garrett has zone. Turns fires. Gets deflected to the far corner. Florida turns out of it. Tries to send it up the opposite board. Sam made it there. Florida clears it up and out and down. That'll be an icing. They wave it. Didn't make it all the way. Mark from back behind the net. He's it for Dashel. Dashel has Sam. Sam had Kellen. Kellen sends it in the opposite side. Florida sends it right back up and out. Dashel back on. Nope, Kellen's going to pick it up. Kellen tried to chip it up. Florida has it. Dashel comes out with it. Dashel gets around one.
Yeah, kid! Way to get back! Oh, nice.
They're called matching.
I thought it was interference.
What's that?
I thought it was interference, not a hard. I got a both.
Not the greatest experience of the stripes that we've had. Not the greatest experience of stripes that we've had, most certainly. 3:01 here left in the second period, 5-on-5. Matching. Connor Hilly, Connor Spinks on the backside with Parker, Landon, and Miller. Puck comes up. Gosh, bounces. Connor clears it up to half boards. Miller has it to Landon. Landon right back to Miller. They're just looking for everything as a hit. Reverse the side of the ice. Walker looking for Miller. Hit. Oh, are you kidding me? Wow. Or a wide entry. Turn shot. Good save by Ethan. Connor looking to get her up the ice. Can't. Miller's got it. This is trouble. Landon gets through. Stick lift from behind. They're going to call that. Well, they should call that after they called that a stick tap. Power play coming up here for your Thunderbirds. 2:02 left in the second. 2 minutes to go up on the power play. I'm not sure when the matches get out of the box, but so to start, we're going to have Mark Jackson on the backside with Trevor, Irvin, and Dylan on up front. Puck comes up high. Mark has it. Mark over to Jackson. Jackson turns, fires it. Easy save for the goalie. He turned and cleared up and out and down. Hogs in pursuit. Ethan comes out to lead it. Jackson comes out with it. Jackson over to Dylan. Ref in the way. Puck gets sent in deep. Behind the net. Ethan stays in net. Florida from back behind the net. Mark loses an edge. It comes out. Dylan's got it. Turn over at center ice, but it comes right back to Irvin. Irvin's got his own entry. Looking for help. Sends it through to Jackson. Jackson turns it over. Gets his stick slashed. No call. Connor Hilly defending. Shot saved and frozen by E-Train. It'll be a defensive zone face-off. Looks like the matches are out of the box. 53 seconds here left in the power play. Connor's on the backside with Landon, Parker, and Miller. 55 seconds left here in the second. Puck's down. Florida has it from behind the net. They send it high. Over. Turn, fire, shot wide of the net. Save. Puck sent up high. Florida has it outside of his own. Parker holds his own. Connor's got it. Connor has space. Connor board battle. Miller's in the support. Landon's in the support. Comes up high. Landon has it. Landon's looking for space. Cuts down one. Turns, had it come off his stick. Parker almost had the backhand. Comes right back to Parker. Parker up high to Connor. Connor over to Connor Spinks. Connor Spinks. Good puck movement. Spinksy finds the back of the net to make this a 4-2 game. With 15.4 seconds here left in this period. It's a one goal at a time kind of game. Dashel and Connor Spinks on the back with Landon, Parker, and Miller. Puts one back to Dashel. Dashel gets over the half, goes has his own entry. Trying to get through. Almost got it through over the Mills. Connor turns, fire, shot saved and throws it. That'll be a chance for a quick face-off shot. Everything to the net. Puck's one. Landon has turn 5 shot saved. 2.9 seconds. It's enough time for one more. Put a lefty on the face-off, everybody on the inside, and put it on net. But who am I? I'm not on the bench coaching. Miller's going to take this draw. Puck in skates. That's going to do it. That's going to do it. And we have a 4-2 game when we come back into the third. One goal at a time, but we've got to change the way that we're playing this game. And we can. I believe in our ability to do so. Stay tuned. We'll be back with you here on the flip side of this intermission. And we're back. Start the third period, 16 minutes to go up here on the clock. We've got a 2-goal game. Plenty of time to go do what we've got to do here. Play our hockey. Don't get caught up in the unnecessary physicality and make the right plays. We've got this, boys. Let's go, T-Birds. Coming to the ice, it looks like we're going to have Daschel and Mark with Dylan, Sam, and Garrett. Dylan steps in, pucks down. Florida comes out with it. Florida has the over and up. Looks to come right up the middle. Good job by Sammy getting back. Puck here in the corner. Daschel and Sam working there. Daschel ships it up halfwards. Florida has it with the over. Turn fire shot high, misses the net completely. Out of his own. Florida has it. Tried to send it up. Florida sends it back over, misses the overpass. Back over. Shot on, attempt on net. Daschel blocks it to the far corner. Florida picks it right back up, has high, turn fire shot, gets deflected down and wide. Florida's got it. He got through, got stick. All the way through, killing 6 with it. Florida has it in the zone. We better hurry on changes. Slow changes. That's an icing. Thank the good Lord, because we were slow getting on the backside. That'll be an offensive zone face-off. Wholesale changes. We have Miller, Landon, Parker. On the backside, we have the Connors. Connor Healy, Connor Speaks. Landon steps in for the face-off. Pucks one back. Connor Healy turns fire. Shots get deflected just wide of the net. Parker in pursuit. Florida punches it up. They have zone exit. Trying to send it right up the middle. They try to lead it, send it through. Ethan saves it out to the corner. Florida trying to work it out there. Connor backhands it up halfwards. Parker has it. Cross ice to Miller, but Florida steps in to intercept it. Florida has zone entry, but loses an edge, and you have Landon from back behind the net looking for time and space. Landon takes the space he's being given. Comes back through one, gets a line, has it in. It's on the blue line. Florida has it. Florida working the head the other way, sends a cross pass. Connor at the steal. Connor up the halfwards has Miller. Miller wide has speed. Gets around one. Got zone entry. Slides it through to Jackson. Jackson in the corner. Loses it. We have a 3-on-1 here. Good job by Landon. Getting back into the play, and good job here by Jack Evans. Hold his guy up. Florida sends it back down deep into the opposite corner. Pete Olsen now on. Jackson has it. Jackson chips it around one. Puck comes through. Jack Evans had it. Was trying to avoid Linden coming on the ice. Yeah! 5-hole goal. That was a rough one. We were making a line change, got in our own way, caused a turnover on the blue line. Florida takes advantage, puts it 5-hole. 13:27 left in the contest. We have Daschel and Mark on the backside. We have Trevor, Irvin, and Dylan on up front. Puck sent down. Florida picks it up. Sends it up. Daschel has it. Gets it out. Puck comes back in.
Oh,
Mark picks it up
no. He's checking.
on net. Forward at the over. Turn Fires gets deflected wide on the net. Oh, Dassel didn't quite handle it. Mark loses it. Puck's loose in front. Oh my gosh.
There it is.
Puck on the backside. We're scrambling here a little bit. Puck's hit wide. Mark goes. Dylan up in front. Misses the net. Puck sent up and out of play off a goalie save. That'll be a defensive zone faceoff. Again, we look like we're borderline losing our composure. We got to stay composed here. Connors come onto the ice. Sam, Kellen, and Garrett. Puck's down. Florida sends it high. Try to send it across. That was wide open. Got a shot saved and frozen by Ethan. Same 5 guys. Puck's down. Connor Hilly got checked from behind. No call. Gets up. Coming through it. Oh. You're going to go on the penalty kill again here. Lots of, it's rough. We are not getting, say we're losing on the call side, for sure. So we got Jack and Jackson on with Parker and Miller. Florida comes out with it. Florida working off the half board, sends it high. Florida cycles it up high, back down to the half boards. Good contain so far. Florida has the over. Now they're looking for the back door. Fire shot saved by Ethan. Florida picks it back up out of the corner, has the seam. Fire has had traffic in front. Good save and freeze by Ethan. That'll be a defensive zone face-off. 131 here in the penalty kill. Pucks one back. Jackson turns, fires it up. Not out. Parker gets it out. Interfered with. No call. Miller, Parker up front. Jack and Jackson on the backside. Parker turns and dumps it in deep. Florida gets it by Jackson. Florida has zone entry to the outside, looking for help in front. Working off the half boards. They go high. Over. Back down to the half boards. Back high. Right back down to the half boards, looking to drive the seam. Have the high slot, turn, fire shot, saved and frozen. That'll be another defensive zone face-off. Wholesale changes. Mark and Dassel come on the backside. Up front we have Landon and Linden. Landon and Linden. 50-0 seconds here in the penalty kill. 10:57 in the contest. Puck's down. Florida gets it on the half boards. They have it high. They have the over. Back over. Gets blocked by Landon. Turn, fire, shot, bouncing puck, shot saved, frozen. That'll be another defensive zone faceoff. 36 seconds here left in the kill. Landon will step in to take this. Mark down, one back, set up the half boards. Florida sends it back down into the corner. We're looking to contain. Florida back up high. Back down to the half boards. Back high. Florida with the over, has a slot. Turn, fire, shot, misses the net short. Out on its own merit. Linden's in pursuit. Florida leaves it down into the corner. They're going to have zone. That's it up the middle. Dassel has it. Dassel sent it right up to Landon. Right up the middle, just missed. Korchak's on. Florida turns, dumps it in deep. That's in. Puck is able to come up and out. Irvin on his horse. Florida gathers it. We're even strength. Florida up the outside looking for the cross pass. Miss it, but they've got it. They got to the outside. Puck's loose out front. Trevor has it. Trevor bumps it to Linden.
Oh, thank you. Oh.
Linden was leaving it for Irvin. Irvin skated away from it. Not sure what happened. Shot saved and frozen. Not frozen. Comes out to Connor. Connor up the half boards. Trevor bumps it to Dylan. Dylan trying to get through. Can't, but Irvin picks it up. Irvin tries to chip it down to Dylan in front, looking for someone in front. Irvin has it. Irvin sends it to Connor. Connor turns, fires, shot. Oh, goalie just got a piece of that. That was going to the top corner. Florida thought we had one instant. Dylan has it, wraps it around the opposite side of the ice. Puck comes up. Florida's able to hold it, sends it back down into the other corner. Connor's on the backside. Turn fire at broke stick. We hurry. Ben has it, trying to toe drag. Lost it. There was a head hit. Irvin has it, turns, dumps it in on net. Changes. Jack and Jackson on the backside. Puck sent up the half boards. Florida has it. They send the cross pass right up the middle. They have zone entry. Send it back around the backside. 8 minutes and 10 seconds left in the game. Kellen has it. Kellen tries to chip it up and through. Florida gloves it. Turns, fires it in, back down in deep. Ethan comes out of his net to play it. Leaves it behind the net. Jackson has it. Turns, fires it. Turns it over to Florida on the high slot. Shot fired. Jackson blocks it. Florida has the overpass. Turn, fire, blocked. Dylan blocked it. Had it. Turned it over. Got it back. Trying to get it out of his own does. Jackson now on with Jackson. Oh. Florida gets it, turns, fires it in deep. Kellen back on in pursuit. Muscles the guy off, turns and has it going up the ice. Kellen gets around one, has it in, turns, fires it in deep. Sam's there. Puts it up to Dassel, turns, fires it, shot saved out to the half boards. Kellen turns, fires it in. Dassel's going to step to short it. Puck comes out of the zone. Dassel over to Mark. Mark over to Dassel. Dassel up at Garrett. Florida with the stick. Florida gets it right back. Misses the overpass. Korchak's on. He's now on. Dassel stood his guy up, keeping up the middle, turned it over.
No way.
Power play for your Thunderbirds. Everything's been high and hard. 2 minutes on the clock, 6:29 here left in the contest. On the backside, we have Dassel and Mark. Up front, we have Miller, Landon, and Parker. Parker has it behind the net, has Landon. Landon up to Mark. Mark over to Dassel. Daschle turns, fires, gets deflected high and wide. Landon has it. Puck cleared by Florida up and into their bench. That should be an end zone face-off. Same 5 guys. Puck's down. Miller out of the court. Puck gets sent across. Daschle sent it down to Miller. Miller and Landon or Parker working there. Parker out of the corner. Loses an edge. Daschle's got to try and hold it. Bounce goes right back to Florida. Into the zone. Florida taking the back of the net. Gets around 1.
Oh my God.
Seam.
Oh,
Daschle leaves it for Parker. Parker to Miller. Miller cuts back. Miller backhand into the zone. Parker's going to go and try and get it. Has Miller going to the net. The puck gets blocked by Florida. Miller's there. Florida comes out with it. Puck gets cleared up and out. No ice. Again, they're on the penalty kill. It shouldn't be. Daschle to Trevor. Trevor gets stood up. High stick. Be an offensive zone face-off. High stick. Puck played with the high stick. 41 seconds here left in the power play. Connor on the backside. Trevor, Irvin, and Dylan on up front. Puck comes up. Connor has it over to Connor. Connor tried to turn and fire it. Can't. Florida turns and fires it up and out and down. Speaks from back behind the net. Comes out. Cross pass. Irvin blind backhand pass. Connor Hilly skates up. Trevor has it in the zone. Puck is able to be sent up and out of the zone. Connor Speaks picks it up. Connor's got the line to gain. Turns, sends it to Irvin. Irvin turns, fire shots. Rebound. Turn shot, fire, save, and close. 3 seconds left in the power play. We got to watch our backs here. 4:32 left in the contest. Jack and Jackson on the backside with Sam, Kellen, and Garrett. Sam picks it up behind the net. We are even strength. Puck comes side of Jack. Jack leaves it for Sam. Sam turns out of it. Sam sends it back down. Has Garrett. Garrett cross-ice pass up and out of the zone. On the zone. Jackson back on retrieval from back behind the net. Jackson carries, turns it over on the blue line. Florida has it, its own entry. High slot. Tried to get it back on the other side of the net. Sam in pursuit. Florida has it in the high point. Turn fires it back down behind the net. Jack in pursuit. Florida has it blocked off the skate. Jackson has it. Jackson gains the line, turns, fires it in deep. We'll be looking for changes. Kellen in speed. Mark and Daschle on the backside. Linden in pursuit. Florida chips it up, comes out of the zone. Oh, Mark was looking for Daschle, missed. Daschle gets it up to Olsen. Can't hold on to the puck. Florida gets it back, trying to regroup. Oh, sends it right up the middle. Connors on the backside. Liam, Keaton, Linden on up front. Florida comes out with it. Florida gets it to net front through. Goes to the opposite side of the high. Florida gets it, sends it down to the slot. Ford has the overturn, fire shot deflected high and wide. Linden in pursuit. Puck gets sent back down in the corner, bounces along the boards. Connor off the half boards looking for Keaton. Keaton is able to chip it up and out. They wave off ice. Linden in pursuit. Ford sends it up, drops at half boards. Miller now on. Florida with the regroup and their defensive zone. Has it up the outside. Connor seals the boards. Florida gains his zone. Gets through. I have no idea what they're calling. Connor just got kicked out of the game. I don't know if that's 4 penalties. I don't know what happened. It looks like it's 5-on-5 hockey. Again, high elbows, all kinds of things. Puck down in the corner. Florida comes out with it. Landon has it up the middle, has Miller. Miller tried to chip it in. Turn it over. Landon has it over to Jack. Jack up the middle looking for Miller. Got stick checked. We're going to call offside. That'll be a neutral zone face-off. 1:45 left in the contest. Landon, Parker, Miller, Jackson, and Jack. Florida wins it back. There comes cross ice, missed it. Jackson steps to try and poke it out. Florida blows an edge. They're looking for a call. Delayed offside. Landon picks it up over to Jack. Jack back over to Jackson. Jackson up the middle looking for Miller. Miller has zone entry. Wide. Turns out of it. Miller goes high to Jackson. Jackson got stick check. 1-on-0. Fire shot saved by Ethan.
Look at this.
Florida has fire shot wide of the net. Florida gives it back high, sends it back down deep into the zone. Florida gets it backhand, saved and throws it. 54.7 seconds till we get out of this nightmare. Wholesale changes. We've got Mark and Dashel on the backside. Dylan, Trevor, Irvin on up front.
I'm sorry. I literally just.
Puck's down. Puck's sent behind the net. Puck's sent up to half boards. Up to the point. Dashel steps, slash, no call. Puck gets sent up the ice. Irvin's got it here on the half board, looking for help. Florida has it.
What do you do that?
20 seconds. Florida just serves and dumps it in. Opposite corner. Protect yourself. Make the right plays. Not making the right plays. Puck's wide open. Missed that pass. that's going to do it. So this is a game we would like to start all over. Lots to learn from this one, and it's learning how to play with composure. 0-2 so far on the weekend. We'll come back, play 2 games tomorrow, and hopes we can rebound and regroup, because we've got to. I'm going to leave it right here for now. Don Jaramillo with Thunderbird Hockey tuning over